Hi everyone, it's Phil and I'm back in the shed, and today I want to bring you a very special video. As you know, sometimes I'm here in the shed and I'm doing craft and creating, and I've made some fun items over the time. I was just looking around now. I've got my bowl here that we found on a trip up with Tom and then reassembled using the kit that was given to me by Lexi. So that's a boot. Just up above me there, I've got the model I made of Duel, the road rage movie. On the side here, I've got this fossil. Remember we found this when we were doing our trip through on the very edge of Offa's Dyke, where it comes onto the Severn Estuary, and we found this fossil there and cleaned it up in the rock that it was in. So many things we've been doing together. Caroline, myself, of course Manky, and you. And that's the beautiful thing. What I love about doing the videos we do and the adventures we have is we do it together. So often the comments refer to being with us, and that's what we love, and we just love this community. But I just wanted to share three items, just three items that we have found over the time we've been together on these adventures that have a special message for us today as we look forward to the future and as we reminisce over the past. And the first of these brings home a real important lesson in life. Just when you feel that where you are there isn't an opportunity, you never know what may happen next. Because on this occasion, Caroline was explaining why we wouldn't find anything good where we were, and then literally moments later I came up with what I believe still is one of my favourite finds and one of my favourite repair projects. So let's get over to Badwelty Pits down on the river and see what it was.
I think all the big things tend to land there, roll their way down, and then when the high water gets here, it carries them off into the river.
Right, I think I've just made one of our best ever finds in this valley, on this river, possibly in Wales.
I'm excited because I haven't seen what Phil's found.
No, Caroline hasn't seen what I found, but I will now reveal all.
Oh, Phil, just whatever you found, please.
I'll rephrase that. The last time we came here, it was in the summer, and the brambles and everything made it impossible to get to where we are. We got here today, and I'm so glad we got here in time for something that's fallen out of the bank in.
Give me your stick.
But has not washed away.
Ooh.
Or been too severely damaged.
This is getting exciting. Oh, it's big. Wow, look at that. What does it say on there? This stick is a nuisance. There we go, pop it there. And we give it a rub. Exon and something. Anicle Brewers, Chapel Street, Bryn Mawr, 1823. Wow, that's a beauty. It's a shame that it does have a little hole in it.
Is that 18 or 19? Can't tell, I haven't got my glasses.
I think it could be 1923.
I think it's more likely to be 1923.
I think so, yes.
Now then, it gets better.
Go on then.
It gets better because what I have hidden from you all and Caroline is the awesome truth. Which is...
Wow, you got the other bit. Oh, it's not the whole thing, but it's a bit more of it. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, no, there's still a bit missing. Still. Oh, you've got more? Oh, you tease.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Folks, it doesn't get much better than this.
Oh, look.
Look at that. You haven't got to guess what was written on it, my darling?
Saxon & Co. Botanical Brewers, Chapel Street, Bryn Mawr. Probably 1923. Well done.
The funny thing is, I never knew there was a Botanical Brewers there, but we were on a site near Aberdare just a few days ago, and I mentioned we were opposite where a Botanical Brewers had once stood, and we were looking for artifacts linked to it, and then we turned up here a completely different botanical brewer.
Brilliant.
And there it is. Look at that. When we can put that together, that's going home, that's getting cleaned up, that's going to go on display.
Lovely. Mayfield is washing his treasure. That is such an exciting find.
I'm well chuffed. Tell how chuffed I am. This water is well below freezing. I'm so excited I forgot and started watching it. Oh, I don't care. I don't care if I got cold hands. Let's see this in all its beauty. Look at that. It's like as if, yeah, 1923. You'd swear it was, that's 3 years off 100-year-old.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Goodness knows how long it's been in the dump, under the ground, washed out. And look at it.
Yep, I don't think I'm going to look like that when I'm 3 years off 100.
You'll still look beautiful to me, dear.
Oh, soppy date.
I want to lift home. Okay, here we are. I have a little more time on my hands at the moment, for obvious reasons, because things are very different at the moment than they have been in recent times. But I'm hoping to use that time, and one of the things I want to do is to catch up on little projects that need completion. And here is a project. I'm sure a lot of you remember this particular jug. This was our amazing find up on the Sarawi River below Tredegar, and I was thrilled when I found all 3 pieces, which I'm now going to attempt to assemble. It should be interesting. I'm used to using a heat glue gun with the glue sticks, etc. Yes, and I've done other types of projects, but never worked on something quite like this, and never worked with this before either. It came recommended by me mum. She said that my brother uses it, so if my mother and my brother have used it and they both survived to tell the tale, I'm going to have a go. So we've got the old gorilla stuff. I'm just going to rip that open now. So this particular bottle has a brush applicator, or it has the nozzle. So to get the nozzle, we undo it like so. If I put that back on, that becomes the handle of the brush. I just remove it from there, and then I'm able to apply it using the brush. So I'm going to have a go at using the brush. Okie doke. So let's have a look here. That seems to be about it. I'll pop that back in there now and close that up. There we go. So top's back on. I'm not messing about with that for a moment. And now I'm going to try and place this. And I'm going to do this matching the lettering, because that's the most important, is to try and get that correct. There we go. Right, it's now in place. I'm just going to hold it there firm for a couple of seconds. And hopefully we're going to have success, and that's going to be stuck. Here we go. As you can see, we use the items we have to decorate our home, because some things just look, some things we use for art projects and we have stacks of waiting, and hopefully now we'll have the time to do it, but some things just look lovely as they are. So get a bit of glue on here now, back off with my brush. There we go. Lid back on tight. Right, here we go. So far I haven't stuck myself to it. Let's see what we can do now. Woo! Alright. Hopefully, when I let go of this pot, my hands will come away. Yes! I have heard nightmares about people using super glue, gorilla glue, whatever they want to call it, and they've ended up stuck to the product. But I am not stuck to the product, but hopefully the pieces are stuck to each other. But here we go, folks. There you have it. That's going to take pride of place. I am absolutely thrilled with having made that find. And there we go, all assembled and back in its not pristine condition, but certainly looking better than when I picked it up. Yes, and here it is, still has pride of place in my collection. This is actually on display up at our conservatory on the house, and I just brought it down with me now to show everybody that it's still in good nick. And what a find. And in some ways I like this all the more because it was busted when I found it and I was able to bring it back and put it together. That was so special. But the next find, we're moving from earthenware finds to glass. Because as you know, I've got an awful lot of glass here. I've got all manner of bottles from all manner of places. But undisputed, even beyond my cod bottle that I found, which was utterly amazing, I think this is still my favourite bottle find of all times. And folks, it reinforces again, don't limit your expectations. Sometimes what you're looking for may appear on your way to where you're going, thinking you're going to find it. We were heading for a river, we were walking along a path, and I just caught something with my boot. And the rest, as they say, is history. Take a look at this.
Oh, that's a funny shaped one. Oh, I like that. Oh, got to look at that. See if I can get it out without catching on the prickly bits. Oh, wow. Esso. That's an oil bottle rather than pop, do you think?
I'm taking that home.
That is lovely. That is the nicest bottle we found today so far.
That is our prize. I tell you what, I'll bet you that will cost you 30 quid on eBay.
You think so?
I know, because I've sold cans. I've sold Esso petrol cans for 40, 50 pounds.
Right.
And that, it looks so unusual to be a bottle.
That is lovely.
A bottle of engine oil. I think that is phenomenal. I am so pleased with that. That's coming home. I don't care what we've got to leave behind. That's coming home to Wales.
Right.
Now, wasn't that a lucky find? But it was there, just there, hardly showing, just what looked like the half of a neck of a broken bottle for all I knew. And it was an Esso bottle. It was amazing. A beautiful, beautiful bottle. But while I have so many bottles here on display at the shed and in storage and just bottles everywhere, we don't have that particular bottle. Yeah, I've got this one here, Wright Brothers, Skipton with the anchor on. That's a boot. That always reminds me of our time up there with Tom in Yorkshire and the wonderful times we shared together. I've got those baby bottles, I've got brown bottles, we've got green bottles, we've got all sorts of bottles. But as many of our regulars will know, that bottle, the Esso bottle, is now in the proud collection of another collector, another great mudlarker that we've had the joy to share time with. I'll show you the video now. It's slightly smaller frame, because our battery ran out. We'd been filming all day with this young man, and when the battery ran out, Mum stepped in and used her camera. Take a look. And now we're switching to Mum's phone because our batteries have all run out. We've been having too much fun on a very cold day. But as I was explaining earlier on to Oliver, the best thing you can do with something really special is give it to someone who'll love it. So, Oliver, for your 8th birthday, I'm going to give you our best ever bottle find. There it is, an Esso bottle.
Oh, thank you.
That's all right,
That's
young man.
It's going to be difficult to carry all the way home.
I know. Well, you can always get Mum to carry it. Yes, that was a fantastic day out that we had with young Oliver and his mum, Kate. What an exceptional young man. What keen eyes he's got, and what a passion for history and for finding things. And he's into bugs, and he's got a bug hotel that he's built in his garden, and he's just such a passionate young man. And of course, that was filmed when we surprised him on his birthday a year ago. He's now 9 years of age, so he's catching up quickly. But As I said in that little piece when I handed the bottle over, and I'll say it to you again, folks, the only way you can add value to something as precious as that is to give it to someone else who will love it as much as you do, and maybe more. For me, it was a phenomenal find. For Oliver, it's a fantastic gift. And when you can turn a find into a gift, you add value. And the joy we had sharing that event with Oliver and seeing his face and giving him the gift of the bottle, well, it was priceless, truly priceless. And that's another thing for us all to remember as we move forward together and in our own individual lives. The real value, the true value, it's not on stuff and things, it's on friendships, it's on acts of kindness, it's in relationships, it's in people. People are far more precious than possessions. They really are. And being able to take that precious possession, that prize find, and turn it into a gift for a very special person, it just took it from £15 on eBay to my favourite find to priceless. You can't beat that. And that's true as well for this last find, because we've saved the best till last. Yes, this final find, folks, I bet half of you have guessed it already. It's Manky! Yay! And today Manky is sporting his super new headgear, which he asked for from Santa, and he got it, and he's absolutely chuffed to bits. But when it comes to Manky, if ever there was a lesson in life, it's Manky Panda. If ever there was an inspiration to never give up. Folks, if you're down and out, if you feel that everything is gone, you don't know what will happen next. Because I've always said to people, what happens isn't the most important thing in life. What happens next is. And Manky proves that beyond any shadow of a doubt. We don't know the backstory. We don't know how he got there. Whether he fell from a child's pram, whether he was discarded because he was no longer wanted, all we know is it looked like it was all over. Even Caroline felt that there was no way back for Manky. I just couldn't believe that. And with Caroline's skills and determination, we brought him from nowhere to here. We took him from obscurity and we placed him at the center of this YouTube family. So now, folks, we're gonna go over for our third and final find and our best ever. It's Manky Panda.
Look, everybody say, oh, poor panda. He's been trampled to death in the path. Look at the state on that panda. A big hole in the back. He's not very well and only fit for the bin. Poor thing.
We could take him home.
What are you going to do with him?
Wash him.
We'll take him home and wash him if you want to, and see if we can bring him back to life.
He could be our mascot.
We have many. We'll take him home, give him a wash, see if he survives, and let you know.
everything's going well where you are. And thank you everyone for all your support, for all your comments, for everything you do, because you make this channel. This is not all about us, it's all about everyone. So have a great time, take care, and don't forget, have fun. Bye!
Bye! And before we go, can you see somebody poking out of Phil's pocket? There he is, it's Manky!